Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel Tech Orange Games, and we are back inside StarRupture, episode number 11. Episode number 11 of StarRupture. Last episode, we did get a couple of these mega presses done and completed, and we got the impellers up and moving. Now we need to get. Oh, I thought we make the. We need to make chemicals. Last episode, we did go out. We find the chemical blueprint, which is fantastic, and we got to get all up inside here and grab these guys up and moving. The future health solutions, I think, would be the next thing to go towards. Let's go in here and let's take a look to see what it would actually give us. Not too bad. We do have to go for the compounder, which that'll be a little bit afterwards, but a little bit of LDMs would not hurt anybody. Now if we go over here with some turbines, we're gonna get the assembler, which is gonna go into a whole bunch of other fantastic stuff, and I don't think we need them yet. Now we're gonna try to get them all kind of together. This one here, we need nozzle and batteries, and then valves for solar generation, but we're doing pretty good on power, so I think we should be okay on that part. But then over here, storage volume 2, with a whole bunch. We get the multi-rail number 5. That's sweet. And here it's super magnets and some nozzles, so I think we'll be able to definitely want to start get chemicals up and moving. Got a few other LEMs that we'll be able to grab. Heat, corrosion, drain. So this is kind of it. Once we get the compounder, I think we'll be pretty good and pretty set. But chemicals we do need to unlock. So let's go over here into the recipe station, and I think it's inside of the furnace, which will be the last one. We're gonna insert that, and we should have tons of this. Perfect. So it's made inside of the furnace. Interesting, very interesting. So we go down, and we got a few other stuff that we do need to unlock in here, but I don't think we need to at the moment. I'll give you some. So the next thing, we're just gonna slap some of these guys in here. That will be good to go. And also we're gonna slap these in there, and we need to get some heat resistant sheets to unlock the nozzle. Now if we go towards the nozzle, what would we unlock? Here we go, storage. And super magnets. Where are those at? Super magnets are stuck here. Which we're gonna have to go out and pull some sulfuric acid up and moving. And we'll be able to take care of some of that too, but first we gotta get chemicals up and moving. So I think chemicals are actually made inside. Is it the fabricator? No, it can't be the fabricator. It's got to be in the furnace then. Let's go in here. Yes, there we go. So we're gonna need some helium, some wolfram powder, and some synthetic silicon. One of these is making synthetics. Yes, this guy over here. So we're gonna have to wrap that guy around to get us some of that synthetic silicon. It's going inside of our storage, which is great. We'll be able to kind of pull that out through here and kind of hook it up to like a conveyor that kind of goes that way, which is the helium. And we are going to need some helium, so we're gonna have to take this row here and kind of bypass all this, continue moving forward, and just go kind of all the way around so we can grab these guys. So that's those two, and then we have some wolfram powder. It's pretty cake on that part. So I think one of these actually going to some wolfram powder, if I'm not mistaken. I know this is a big mess, wolfram wire. I think this is the powder here, which if we go to, let's go to F, and we hit that C button, it should come out. It goes this way and around this way and this. Okay, so it goes just to this back section over here, but we're gonna have to do a little bit of rearranging so we can get all of our stuff up and moving just a little bit better. So we are not going to need this one, I think. So we got one of them connected, which is obviously the easy one, which is here, which is going to be the wolfram powder, and then we got this one and the helium, which are on this track over here. So we'll be able to kind of mess with this just a little bit, so that one kind of goes up and in there. So yeah, then we do a little bit of modifications. There we go. So we got all. I forgot that these two were actually together. That's fantastic. So we got more of these guys coming in here. We should have a good decent amount of helium as well. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem for sure. It's going to go 1 for 1. So what I'm thinking is actually alternate. I was thinking about just having these on top and those on the bottom, but I think every time I kind of need a resource, I'll go one on the bottom and one on the top, and then try to kind of keep it that way. I'm gonna have to move this guy right here all of my stuff here. I'm going to move it to where should I? Oh shit, where should I move it? I don't know, but I want to move it because this is all going to be storage and stuff like that over here. But I think for now that should be doing okay. Let's see if we're actually getting anything. Yes, we are. Love it. So we're gonna hit that F button. We're gonna get this out of the way. We're also gonna get this guy out of the way here, and we are going to, oh no, perfect, right there. So with that B button, we're gonna have this guy here. We're gonna go to the rails, and we'll be able to slap that in there, and we'll be able to get these guys up and moving with chemical stuff. I would like to make another one, have kind of two working at once. I think that would be ideal before we actually go and take care of other stuff. What is this giving us? This is giving us 46 per, and we got to get up to 116. Okay, not too bad. Are we able to kind of make something else? So over here, Moon Corporation. So this is valves, which is 116, and then over here, which will be able to nozzles and a super magnets, which we haven't unlocked it. But look at that. Oh yes, they're coming quick. They're being made. Oh, of course I fall into a hole. All right, let's get on back up. There's another hole right there. This whole place is just trying to get me killed. Okay, we're gonna drop that right there just in case. Gotta watch your head, and we're gonna drop that guy right there. Okay, cool. How are these coming? Okay, not too bad. There was a little surplus in it, but I think we should be okay for now. That should be running good. Okay, let's double check to see what else I can unlock possibly. So we're gonna go into the furnace. I think the mega press would be next. The super no. Oh, we're gonna have to get some of these. Oh, and we're gonna have to make some chemicals. That will probably be after applicators. Oh, we need to start getting this sulfuric acid up and moving. I think that would be our best bet. Nozzles, I think we'll be able to get nozzles up and moving. What takes nozzles? Oh yes, let's go for nozzles. Yeah, so we'll be able to slap some stuff inside here, and we just need a couple more helium and a couple more heat resistant sheets, and one of the mega presses will be able to take care of that. Not a problem. So let's see, we got some of this in here, which that's fine. Slap some of that, get that out of there, and these should be, yes, they should be pretty full. It's not too bad because they are being made, but not that quick, so we should be fine with taking some of these resources. So we're gonna slap some of that in there. We still have a little bit of surplus with the helium, which it's not, we don't need anymore. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we'll be able to slap some of this stuff back inside of the inventory. Cool. Take that back, and the other thing that we need are the heat resistant sheets. This is glass. Oh, do we not have any of them made? All right, so I could have sworn that we had some of them made, but I guess we don't. What is this making? This is making ceramics, so it could go into over there. And then we got glass going inside here, which I don't think we need glass. We need heat resistant sheets, which needs glass. Okay. And what is this being made over here? Calcium powder. Okay, and helium. Okay, we need heat resistant sheets. Yes, that should be fine. This is going in there. This can go inside there. I don't think I have these in here, so this is not making glass, but I think this can make glass. Yes, with calcium powder and helium. All right, so we got these guys kind of split up, so this one's gonna be working overtime, which should be okay. And then we got glass going in here, so we have the glass going in here. We have titanium sheets. Do we have titanium sheets? What is this? Okay, this is not being used anywhere, so I'm gonna slap that out of here. We need to get titanium sheets in here so we can make some of that titanium sheets and wolfram plates. All right, there we go. So I got this guy up and moving. I think it's working now. Wait, oh no, not yet. So we gotta grab this guy up here. We gotta take these, and it's gotta go to that one. Perfect, and that should, yes, cool. So now we have these guys working on heat resistant sheets, and now I need to take it to the storage depot. And I think we gotta upgrade this bad boy up over here in the back. Yes, because we're at 752 out of 1,000. So if we go to here, choose level, so we need a lot of ceramics. Looks like we need some ignium and some meteorite heart. Yes, and once we do, if we do, oh, no, back up. But once we do, it's gonna give us, oh, how are we doing over here? There's gonna be a lot of baddies trying to come over here and try to take over us. So yeah, that would definitely be a problem. So actually for now, let's just, oh, we're at 35 already. Oh my god, that's fantastic. That goes pretty quick once we have all these up and moving. How are these actually going? Yeah, 3, 1. Okay, yeah, I just put 2 more, so that should be good. Okay, so let's see if we can get these lines kind of going this way towards the storage. So they're gonna go from this one, they gotta get pulled out, gonna go up and over through this main line here, and I think they cross over to go into here, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna see and we're gonna try. Which one is there an open? I don't think there's an open one. So we're gonna have to kind of push it towards the back over there. All right, I gotta take all this apart. I have to. Oh, all of my stuff, son of a bitch. We got them all there. Okay, so we gotta build. I forgot I had all of my loot in there. What an idiot. What an idiot. Okay, so where are we gonna put our base? Kind of like right here in the center. No. So I might actually just put it over here. It is kind of far. What do we have here? So we're gonna go up. Yeah, it's looking mighty huge. It's looking mighty huge. We got all this room kind of back here as well, but I don't want it too far away from the centralized location, which is this guy here. Actually, let's just put it behind over here, right here. Are we able to actually kind of take care of that right now? We're gonna go in here. We'll do a little habitat, and we'll be able to kind of place it down, maybe right there. There we go. We were able to grab all of our stuff from the floor. Oof, kind of scared me a little bit. So I'm gonna do a little bit of inventory management. I'm gonna take care of some of the stuff that we are going to take care of and drop. Oh, no. Get some of these guys up and moving here, and then just build whatever I had inside here. That way we should be pretty good with the stuff inside here. So give me a minute. Let me get this nice and done, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, did a little bit of rearranging and stuff like that. I got my actual like base and stuff over here where I have all of my personal information, or personal like stuff. But they're not all full. So I got LEMs, I have some food, and these guys, these are empty. Miscellaneous, which I actually haven't put anything. So we'll be able to slap like some of this stuff inside there. And I think that's pretty much it. Everything else seems to be like building supplies. There's nothing in there. I got a little bit of ammunition up here on top. Yeah, not too bad. Got what is this, the regeneration chamber, and just all the workbenches and work stuff that we're going to need to continue progression in the game, which is fantastic. Now over here I'm trying to get like a nice good little storage depot section, and this is kind of what I got going on. So I did take the cargo receiver. I took it off from that corner over there, and I wanted to kind of centralize it just a little bit better, kind of put it in a better like location. That way it doesn't need to be in a specific place, but as stuff comes in, we'll be able to kind of mitigate that and kind of get it to where we kind of want it to go. I think that would be better, which is, I think it's be pretty good. This is not, so I'm kind of looking at this kind of railway here, which I think, I don't know why I keep getting out like that. I think this one, yeah, this one goes this way and around, but this one goes that way and over. So that's kind of like an exit type thing, which is kind of hitting up these guys over here, and these here come in on this side and then come out and go flow kind of that way. Okay, this is getting confusing, but this line here needs to be, there it goes, got 3 of them there, and there should be a section where I can use to possibly get it from there around and kind of flow to the back of these, so the inputs can be on this side and the outputs can be over here, and then kind of flown outwards, if that makes any sense. So what I'm thinking, let me see, is maybe grab this guy here. So these are all flowing out of just one. So we need this main line here. to do what I wanted to do out of this one. Okay, so this one, let's see if we can. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to kind of get it here. Just move one of these to these other blocks here, and then kind of bypass all that stuff. So we're gonna hit that F button, and we're gonna take this one out. We're gonna give it a shot, and then we're gonna slap it right back inside one of these. We'll go with this one in the middle, which is not a problem, which is such chill. It should still come out. No, it's not. Okay, it is what. Okay, I don't need to take that one out because I'm going to use it once more. So we'll slap that one in the. Oh, because that last one is the one that goes in. Got it. All right, I think I got it all set up. We're gonna see if they actually come out. I don't know. I don't even know where my little man is at, but they should be. They are not. Okay. Let me. I think because these guys here are not hooked up properly. Okay. So what we gotta do is we gotta actually take this one apart, and let's see if it works. We're gonna go to that last one. I'm gonna slap you in there. Cool. And that one should be fine. And then this one should continue moving forward with that. Maybe. Let's go see what's going on over there. So we're gonna run over there. Everything else, it seems to be working a bit smoothly. It's just this one here that kind of got stuck. There we go. Cool. Now I broke everything. Come on. All right, so I got one of them working. I just gotta take stuff off and put stuff back on. I'm gonna hit that C button. I'm gonna come back here. Maybe it'll trigger it to kind of push out when we actually kind of switch it. But it's not pushing anything. And this is connected. This is connected. All those are connected, and they go all the way around, which those should be fine. They go down. They go up and over to this one. All right, so I just put it in here. I don't know what's going on. It's not sending them up and over. I don't know. So we're gonna slap those in there. We do need a good decent amount of them, so at least they're coming out and they're being pumped out, which is fantastic. Once they come inside here, I'm going to definitely take them. Are they not bridged over? They should be bridged over and ready to go. What? Oh my god, where are you going? Oh no. Okay, let's actually move this one, and I'm gonna hit that B button. We're gonna go from here to there. Okay, cool. So we just need 100 more of the heat resistant sheets so we can make a nozzle. So that, yeah, that's pretty simple, and I think that's pretty much all that we need for that. Okay, cool. So that should be fine. That way we can get those nozzles up and moving. Let's go over there. I did put it down here, which I don't think it's full. Yeah, look at that, 100. That's fantastic. And we're gonna have a little bit of a surplus as well, so we can have some backup. Let's go inside here. Let's slap these guys inside here. Nozzles are good to go. Okay, so what does it take to make them? Oh, we're gonna go here. So they are made inside here. I'm gonna go here, nozzles, so heat resistant sheets, so we still need the heat resistant sheets, stabilizers, and helium. I feel like we need a lot of helium, so we're gonna switch these guys over to here, and then we're gonna switch these guys over to here. Helium should be linked up to these guys. Let me see. Oh no, I took it off, and we might be able to actually grab a line from here and kind of slap it up here somewhere. Yeah, like maybe like right there in between the trees, so we can get some helium inside here. So that is one. I thought I moved this over to the other go. So one good helium, and then we have stabilizers. I could have sworn I was making stabilizers somewhere around here. Oh, we got some more heat resistant sheets in here too. Oh my god, that's funny. And what are these stabilizers? Perfect. So I gotta get these guys connected once more so they can, well, I guess, work properly. See, so I don't understand why they're not going out. I really don't. Everything is plugged in, so everything should be working properly in accordance to the plan, but they're not going out. So this one's connected there. This one is connected there, which is stabilizers and heat resistant sheets. And they all kind of go towards the back end around, and then they go in through all this stuff here, so they should be getting called, but they're not. Let me do a little bit of log out, save log out, and come back in real quick. Oh my god, I did not have these guys on. Oh, you idiot. Okay, so make sure that your stuff is on so it can work properly. Okay, I got 2 out of the 3. Oh, and I gotta connect the helium, which it was down here. I could take one of these guys. I might need to get another line of helium. yeah, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna be able to work that out. So we'll be able to kind of like slap it right inside here, right? Inside that one. Because this one is going, oh, it's going from these. Okay, yep. So we're gonna be able to take this one out, and we'll be able to slap this one kind of right there. There we go. And we should be able to get helium that way. Some more, yes, more of the helium's coming out. Oh my god, love it. Gotta make sure to turn them on. Oh my god, what an idiot. Okay, now nozzles should be coming out smooth, and slap some of these guys in there so that we can start making them. That is fantastic. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna slap these in there. Now we're gonna come over here, and these are working pretty good. Are they all working pretty good? Yeah, they are. Seem to be working pretty good. Okay, actually, we're just gonna slap those out of here. We're gonna grab some nozzles. 179 for that one. Is this the only one? No, we're gonna go for the Cleaver Corporation. Yes. Cool. We're gonna go for that one. Nozzles for that one. And then we got a couple more nozzles down here working properly. And then once we get a little bit better stuff, there's some beeping. There we go. You guys are going in smoothly. Cool. That's working. These two, we can just move them out. That's not a problem. We're just gonna slap these guys down here. Yeah, and then we got a couple of these guys in here. I wonder how many it is. So it's 46, 116 for super magnets. Holy smokes. Which we should be able to unlock once we get to those sulfur. So we're gonna come inside here, and we're gonna grab, what does it take? Inside the furnace, I believe we're gonna go down here. Yeah, super. And we got a couple of these guys. Oh, we need 600 chemicals. Holy smokes. Okay, we'll work on that. We will work on that. We're gonna slap these guys in there. Is there anything else that I can work with that I can just slap in here real quick? We got a couple of these. Got 200 of those, which is great. And refinery, we got that up and moving. Next up is a sulfur. So what we're gonna need is some of these intermediate building materials. And while we are here, we'll be able, oh, I didn't put a basic printer down. Oopsies. And I don't think it fits properly. No. Sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Intermediate building supplies. So we do have inductors. We have a whole bunch of glass and titanium housings. Not a problem. Why isn't it working? Why aren't you working? Oh, you gotta get out. Oh, you idiot. Okay, good. And then we got a couple of these guys that I need to get out. Okay, cool. And everything else should be working in accordance to the plan. Step these guys in there, and lovely, everything's getting pushed out. Fantastic. I'm gonna take a couple of these inductors. Oh, I'm glad I made a bunch of these. So we're gonna get a few of these. They're not being made at the moment, which is not a problem. And then I'm gonna grab a couple of the titanium housings so we can make intermediate building supplies. There we go. We got over 1,000. I think that should be okay for now. That should be fine. And I think we're gonna have to get a couple of basic building as well, but I think we should be good. Okay, so we're gonna go down. We're gonna put down some of the sulfuric, what is it called? We're gonna hit that B button right here. Sulfuric extractor. I might get two. Yeah, I might get two. And we need to just get the refinery so we can make some sulfuric acid. And then we're gonna bring it up into our conveyor system, which should be coming in through that one up there. And then we're gonna slap a couple of these guys down so they can kind of hold it. So here we're gonna be able to put down, I think, the sulfuric acid. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm gonna come up over here, and they oh, that looks so crazy. Okay, let's grab some sulfuric acid stuff. So we're gonna hit that C button, and it should be powered. Hazardous area cannot build when active. Oh, is it right after the explosion, the StarRupture? I think it is. Okay, so I think for now we should be able to put down a couple maybe refineries for it. These things are huge. These things are massive. But we're gonna slap these guys kind of right here. This thing's amazing. this game is good. Okay, so these, oh my god, these things are huge.
I'm detecting increased.
There we go. That's actually perfect timing.
Prepare for a wave.
That's perfect timing right there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this guy right down there, slap that guy. It's gonna go up to there, and then this one is gonna go to, oh, kind of scared me a little bit. Oof. Okay, up and up, and then this guy's gonna go to there. Cool. And then I think we need to tell it what to actually do. There we go. Sulfuric acid. Perfect. Oh, we need chemicals. Okay, so that definitely throws a wrench. Does it have 2 intakes? It has 2 intakes. Okay, a little bit of learn. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. Oh crap. Jump. Up and up. There we go. Good. Okay, we gotta get close to our station. Oh crap, come on. Get up. There we go. It shouldn't be a problem. So we need to get chemicals on that side of the base. Okay. So that kind of throws a little bit of a wrench, but we'll be able to do it. Oh, where am I going? So I'm going to go inside here. We're going to keep an eye on the star. Oh my god, I'm going to go inside. Keep an eye on the StarRupture, and we're going to move forward with it. Actually, let's go inside here and let's see what we unlocked. Nice. We got a little bit of natural calorie loss by 18 and hydration loss. Sweet. All right, the next one looks like it's pressurized helium and hardening agents. Obviously, I don't have any of that unlocked, so we gotta go inside the recipes and we're gonna see what we got. Pressurized helium, so obviously we need helium and we need some regular sulfur. Oh, okay, yes. For the chemicals, it's all completed. Oh, love it. Okay, so now we'll be able to kind of focus on getting the calcium. All right, first things first, let's go and put down these kind of are they refineries? Extractors, there we go, extractors. And then we'll be able to actually get the refiners up and moving, I think. So let's try it out. So we're going to have the sulfur extractor. There we go. Yes. And we're going to put all 3 of them down. I'm going to put all 3 of them. I'm going to hit that C button and we're going to go down with this guy. And yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And then we're going to get all of that out with one of these. Actually, should they have their own? I don't think so. I think we should be... Oh, and we're going to have to get a couple of storage crates as well. So we're going to have a couple of storage here. For these guys here, this is going to be kind of weird. And it's going to be kind of out of the way. But that's just how it's going to have to be. We're going to have a couple of these guys here. That should be okay. And we're going to slap this guy kind of right there. That should be okay. And then this one should have kind of an exit. Where is it? Why is the exit over here? Oh my god. You know what? That's fine. This one will go towards the middle. There we go. And then this one's got this guy here, which is going to there. Why is it not going in? Oh, okay, core overheating level. Oh, we're going to have to upgrade our stuff. Got that guy there. And then this one's going to go straight up into here. And then just get it out. Oh, the core heating level is going to be horrible. But yeah, we're going to have to upgrade our stuff. It is what it is. Okay, so we will... worry about that once we get there, and it should be probably soon. I'm gonna slap that in there. I want to get 2 of these ore extractors, but for now we got to get the sodium out of there. So we're gonna do sodium ore, we're gonna do sodium ore, and we're gonna do sodium ore, which is down here. Cool. And there we go. Just gonna connect all these guys and let them kind of get filled up. What does it look like? Oh, that looks fucking sweet. Okay, yes, that looks sweet. Oh, crap. Actually, I'm not really dying. Okay, cool. So I do gotta get a screenshot real quick. All right, good to go on the screenshot. That's fantastic. And what I'm gonna do is upgrade that one right there. Perfect. Yeah, so they can get out just a little bit faster. Okay, so now that that is kind of connected and good to go for that part, I want to get the chemicals going that way so we can start making that sulfuric acid. Yes. So we're gonna jump up here and then we'll be able to kind of fill these guys up, and we should be a little bit better on that part. So let's get the chemicals from that side this way. And I think that should be pretty good for this episode. I don't know. This might be a little shorty, which I do apologize. But we did some sulfuric acid, and that's great. We got the chemicals up and moving, and we got a few other stuff that was unlocked, like the LDMs and stuff like that. In next episode, I do kind of want to upgrade this guy here and see what it looks like and all that. So that is definitely in the future. So what do we need to do? Okay, chemicals are right here. Cool. So we're gonna slap this off, and we're gonna see where they are. They are right there. We gotta get this guy this way. Actually, on that line, I think would be ideal and perfect. I think we're gonna have to take apart some buildings, honestly, the ones that are not being used. That way we can have a little bit of leeway. But let's actually try this and see how it's gonna go. You know what? I think this is gonna work. We're gonna put these guys here. We have all these kind of connected as chemicals. Boom, boom, and yeah, that's connected. And then we have that line kind of going down and over. Now we're gonna hit that C button, and chemicals should be running through the second line right in here. So this one here should be chemicals, which should go around and into this one, right? Yeah, that should work. And then I don't know if it, you know what, let's just do this. We're gonna grab this guy, and it's gonna go down to here. Boom. And let's see if we're getting any kind of chemicals coming out. I really do. Yes, we do. They're right there. Sweet. Okay, so we'll be able to get some of that sweet loot. Now we're gonna move our butts a little bit this way, and we're gonna grab this guy here, and we're just gonna bring it around. But first, I want to get a line for doubles. Yes, because that's definitely going to be something that we are going to need. I think I'm going to slap it kind of over here, kind of like that. I wanted to put it here, but it's really not working. Let me try one more time. You know what? I'm pretty good with that. So we're going to grab this guy, and we're going to bring it towards the back. And then this one here is going to go from here to there. Yes. And then these chemical... Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Now to get them out, it's gonna be a little bit of the opposite. So what I'm gonna do is it gonna have to go up? Which way does that go? Oh no, it goes that way and it goes around, so that's perfect. So we just gotta connect these guys to there, and then this one can go this way, and then yes, that goes that way, those go that way, and this one, sorry, and then this one here can just get flanked out to these, which this one's gonna need 4, 2, 3, kind of like that, and try to run this one this way. I know it's not gonna make it all the way, which that's fine. Slap it there, and slap this one there. Oh, yes. And now I don't know if yes, now it's working properly. It's working beautifully. Now for these, they're gonna go out, and they're gonna go back into the system, and they're gonna get boom right into these crates, and we're gonna have sulfuric acid, ladies and gentlemen. Sulfuric acid, right? Is that right? Yes, some sulfuric acid. Love it. And that's gonna be the next step for us to be moving forward. That's fantastic stuff right there. Okay, so sulfuric acid is in the plate. I mean, we're gonna need a ton of it, it seems like, just so we can upgrade some of the stuff inside here. How are these actually running? Heat resistant sheets. Why aren't we getting heat resistant sheets? Friend plates. That's actually kind of perfect. There we go. So that goes straight through, oh, that was good. So we needed some more heat resistant plates, which I can connect these. No, those down there, right? Yes, those down there. And we'll be able to kind of, is it maneuver up that way? Kind of like that, so we can kind of connect them right in here. This is kind of where they need to be at. But everything is kind of working with itself. So we need to kind of find a center to kind of get it to there, to kind of double the production. Okay, but first let me see if we actually need anything inside here, so that way that production can be actually implemented in here. Nope, good to go. Okay, I better connect those, that way we can have double the heat resistant sheets going in, which these get connected to there, and it's that one up there, which is not too bad. There we go. We kind of have doubled the production on the heat resistant sheets, so those guys will not be, should not be complaining about heat resistant sheets. They should be fine and good to go. I'm gonna slap a couple of these guys in there and then slap the other side over here. Perfect, good to go. And we should be able to actually kind of get these guys all up and moving, which is great. Now the next thing, oh yeah, we got a couple of these guys here. This, what is it working for? Okay, this guy down here, which it still needs a lot. Still needs a lot, but this one's gonna kind of pretty much double that. And we should be able to make the Griffins Corporation. Kind of a little bit of double with the same product. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. So 45, it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. We're gonna get a couple 45s inside here. We should be fantastic with that part. Slap that in there, slap that in there, get all these guys nice and ready to go. Cool. So this production is actually working. It's working good. It's working great. We got these nozzles getting made over here. We got 2 of them, which is 1 every 5 seconds. So that's going to be a little bit of time to actually let them kind of build that up, which is pretty good. Now, this is a problem. This is going to be, this is definitely going to be a problem. We're going to need a lot of helium. Oh, here we go. We need some ceramics, which I should have some saved somewhere around here. Yes, we got some there, and we got a little bit going on there, which I think I had a couple of these guys maybe making them. No, yes, no, I don't think so. Okay, anyways, we're gonna figure that out in the next episode. I think this episode number 11 is coming to an end, is coming to a close. We did get a good decent amount of stuff pretty much done, rearranged. This was kind of a build, well, this was a building slash get stuff kind of production up and moving, because last episode we did get the chemicals unlocked, the blueprint, which that is fantastic. I'm gonna let these guys kind of fill up, because we do need a lot of this stuff here, a lot of sulfuric acid. So let this kind of run for a little bit and kind of get like a nice good little backup storage for that. And I think I need a lot of this ore as well. I think I do. Luckily we have a whole bunch of it coming out, so I'm gonna go double check on that and get some of the other stuff that we are going to be using unlocked. And I do want to get a second refinery. Yes. And I'll be able to kind of slap it here. You know what? Let's just take, oh, I can't because I have all this here. Are we able to kind of take some of the base kind of out? And I fell. Okay, it is what it is. Like over here, I know we have a lot of production. You know what? No, because we're probably gonna use this for something else in the future. Said maybe, possibly, but we'll figure out. We'll figure that out in the next episode. We got all this stuff nice and going. We got the refinery up and moving. We got a good decent amount of chemicals inside here, and I kind of want to make a little walkway. That way I won't be jumping all around the place. Yes, chemicals are not really being saved because they're being used for production. So yeah, we got that guy a little bit filled up more. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm gonna call it here for episode number 11. I've said it a few times, but episode number 11 of StarRupture. So yeah, if I was holding your attention, please hit that like button. If I earned your subscription in this episode, hit that subscribe button along with that bell, so you guys won't miss any future content on this channel, Tech Orange Games. My name is Jonathan, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.